Okay, I'm gonna do a vlog here on my chicken coop. I'm gonna building one here, and part of the problem is because I had them in my orchard, and they are picking up my trees, and then now they're getting onto the tomatoes and the vegetables. The other concern is when I fertilize those trees, they could get sick from the fertilizer. So things I didn't think about. So I do have some space here between my connexes, so that would eliminate building a full, complete coop. So I do have the back pretty much done. The front, got the gate right there also, so it's pretty much done on that. But as my orchard over there, I do have an electric fence. I bought a Cyclops. I think it's like a 6.5 joule, something like that. So I did buy another one to protect my chickens here, and I think they're ready to be left out here. Problem with my property is, well, it's not a problem. It's we live out on the forest here in the woods here. It's kind of in a rural area, but we got a lot of wildlife: foxes, coyotes, you name it, we got it. But back behind my connex is Bear Alley. There's another neighbor back there. Can't see him because we got a lot of brush in between our properties. Um, But right behind my connexes, they come right through here during the spring, summer, and fall. I got cubs. So obviously this is gonna be more of a temptation. They're coming right behind here. So I did order a privacy screen, fence privacy screen deal. Bought it for, I don't know, 20 bucks, 10 foot wide, 8 feet tall. That's to keep the temptation from them looking in here easily. So they would have to come in through the front. Regardless, though, my fence wouldn't stop a bear if they were hungry. But once they get the taste for chickens, obviously they're going to be breaking in here all the time. So what I'm doing to remedy bear and all the other critters, but the bear being the worst, is I ordered another Cyclops electric fence charger. They're pretty much a capacitor is what they are. It's holding a charge. So what I'm doing is I got it today. I'm working on my grounding. Now, I work in the utility business, so I know enough about how the system works. So one thing that you want to do is uh, ground your fence. Also, I got to ground my connexes. So I'm gonna have the charger on the outside, somewhere over there on the outside. Regardless, when you got something this close, you don't want nothing, no static or nothing else bleeding onto the connex or the wire mesh, and then you get zapped. So you want to ground everything that you don't want charged up. What I plan to do is I'm gonna run my I call it my grid. Gonna be from right there. Put the charger in here somewhere and run the power the wire itself right above the connex on those cross arms. Let me see here, cross arms all the way to the top, and then run it down on that side here. And then I'm building some bricks here. I got a gap right there, but the thing is, I want to make sure I'm on a slope, so everything's not level. I knew, I anticipated that, so I got all these stones here. Not doing nothing with them, so I want to build it. Maybe, I don't know, put another layer up there, and then I want to put a layer inside here. But regardless, I want to put my grid probably about 6 feet high, all the way to the ground level. That way, critters, the foxes and coyotes, I think they like to dig. That's what I understand. So if they got to dig. They got to dig through what, 1.5 of that, and then plus I'm gonna have another one layered in. So they got to dig. I want to say maybe 3 feet, and I don't think they're gonna dig underneath for 3 feet. Try to get the chickens. It's a lot of digging. Not to mention, I'm gonna have my grid all the way maybe 2 inches off the bottom, so they're gonna get hit regardless. And that's what I want. I want to make sure that the bear's first thing it's gonna do is stick its snout close to the fence. It's gonna get hit pretty good. So that's how I'm dealing with it now. I haven't had any issues with the wildlife thus far, other than the squirrels last year. They ate all of my avocados, and these were brand new trees that I got last year. Of course, I had the grid up, but I didn't have it on because I didn't think there was enough fruits for the critters to get. Squirrels got to them. Squirrels are active during the day, so now I keep it on for the most part, and my chickens are in there right now. So it's gonna take a little bit more work here, but for the most part, that's how I'm gonna deal with. You can hear this. You can hear it clicking there. So for the most part, the only thing that's been getting zapped is frogs and lizards, and it kills them. Literally, just fries them. So I'm not one to find out how much. I don't want to have a heart attack with the jolt. It doesn't push amperage, but voltage. But still, I've been hit with 240, 120, 240 on the field. It hurts. So, anyways, hopefully, if you have any questions regarding electric fences and how to install them. One thing I forgot to mention, I am still running my ground. So I got a grounder. I got six. I got 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I got six ground rods here. So you definitely want to have good grounding. So I got my grounding wire wrapped all the way around here on the outside of my perimeter. That makes a big difference. How hard you get hit and how fast you're going to get hit. So the better the grounding, the better, the more power. Well, I won't say the more power. I'm just going to the quicker, and it's going to be more effective when you touch that fence. Which obviously I don't want nobody from family touching it, friends, but for the animals, shouldn't kill them unless it may be small. I don't know if it'll kill a squirrel. I'm still waiting to see what it does to squirrels. So, anyways, hopefully this helps you. I do plan to put that flexible netting, the black netting on the top part to keep the hawks from coming in here. So that's how I want to deal with that. So just tie it around that tree there and then just spider it out. I already got that. So it should be pretty good.